say, me am offer when you chairman to my friend offer. Next I'm back as me one day. Me am offer Paul Adom can be concerning the Asuka interchange NSR project. Listen.
Beef for beef. That's a beef. So they wouldn't me as the hot the not to say pay. Next and your my coso. And I made them a de bro. Then they are not concerned about until I found any bomb captain. And then with the beef they buy. Beef te chilenche. Who paid ya but nothing nothing. Nothing church because a beef one and one. A daughter Frank Amoakohene. The says Paul Adom Otchere. And no muda brain. I said tip for me no marketia. But boom, let some no person and some GP. I said jetting commando. Now because about said that I'm penning for me anyway, or monya beef. Oh, interchange yana there some about. So quite interchange na and colano called draw a called chilo modern bo, a Otchere so meet me up or actual and then a book on no more meet my art cacrano. Na art na kwa na ye nyame so ne kwani art na ye fair kola na bom hu modern na de chie no ya anka bi anche mu ekohu ya ne se nkofofo de paint akose ade no eno ene asema na ekoso wo mu a ye di abobo di etini so se gana de ade papa mba hada eno ena ama entokwa esisa nkofo menu wentem eye Paul say na nipa ikura na yeke bia ma no kura mpo no no onye doctor o nipa na akofa nkwa akọ gine wi mu 24 sama mo nkwa na ye dwuma hunu no ono pachisa di na nkwa na ye no ehun hia say obeji ama ne ho ana odi bet na gongon esan say wan kasa no onye doctor eno na de nsem bebraba ama doctor Frank nso so say hwe papa unim dia oka meme ma me de me ko school na wa hemfa abra me ko school na sa me bia also ti baby ko say o boda me na wo bada be me ma ko school bi ko ta set ahodo bebre eno na panyin nso sade tu bia say anka be ya school na Paul e ka ho asem no anka won siw no esan say o mo good school ni mata na papa de good school ni mata na woni papa ya adwene won so say dabi share me wo prove kire say uto no wan ko school unye doctor enu na ye nsem a ekoso no we kana we yaka na me de wonim me de me kofa baaye me kwa kofa da bebro sisi sasa wa wonim asi de hot me ti anga me to hihye me pese ni ntie nsem ni bi so ne me ya adwene a ye nkotie mbra
say me am ofa when you chairman my friend ofa next am baga se me mu ade me am ofa Paul Adom can be concerning the Asuka interchange NSR project. Listen and listen well. Me am ofa Akufo na share Asuka interchange last in the year 2008 near June. The then MPP was voted out of power. Just like Omubaye Swami interchange there na Sabe Pepe. And a similar story. It took His Excellency J.E.A. Mills to complete the Asuka interchange in October 2011. That was when the Asuka interchange was completed. And it says Swami interchange, election year, now by the baby. Not even if you decide this year dedicate your home to maintain and keep the place. I don't see why you have to be overly political and overly partisan with issues like this. And the more catches yes, Swami interchange. Then later on, Mubasa by Agyapong about tries to undo a number 10 history, say MPP project. How is that an MPP project? Yes, we acknowledge the fact that many of Akufo na share Asuka interchange. However, let it be on record say that interchange was completed by Professor J.E.A. Mills and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. That interchange was completed by them. And the any situation behind an MPP project, MPP money capital back. Munja Sasemoso. Na se be say ye politics ni ya sa suban ne munjai. Eno nti ne ma abai bi ba. Abai ne mpese obetoa abai dada no nyuma so. Because what was adwuma no so akɔwie no, they say the Mills, Professor Mills wie asokɔ interchange no. No obi aba. Obi a wonim history bia. Na Paul Adom Otchere wo, it is expected say wo de ka wo touch screen into no. Ka enema na wo keka wasem no. Even if you don't have it off head, the touch screen is expected to help and guide you into the truth. Not for you to also follow the jandam and then be commenting on issues that you have less idea or less idea about. And that is the first one. The second one is I respect KNUST a lot. But unfortunately, I couldn't get the opportunity to be trained by KNUST. I say offer Paul Adom Otchere say me call KNUST. Me say no never show me history mama. Man go KNUST. Because I'm go KNUST, see I say so classmate where who classmate kwa na my. Man go KNUST schools be and sana me call here. Me call University of Ghana. Me call UDS and I me call Accra Business School. These are 3 schools that work Ghana mako. Me call KNUST. Accra Business School, yes, it was affiliated to KNUST, but any KNUST, a different school. And if you man call medicine or KNUST, me call medicine with University of Ghana. Let me set the record straight. Me call medicine at University of Ghana. Me I have been president for all health students in Ghana. In the year 2016, 2015, and then 2016. I was president for all health students in Ghana. This includes medical schools, allied health schools, medical lab schools, physiotherapy, radiotherapy, occupational therapy, radiology, radiography, ultrasonography. All these schools are now a part of National Health Student Association of Ghana. At least, I had the opportunity to work closely with the National Accreditation Board and some of the university councils. There is no school where Ghana has a running health program. They have trained some people to be a particular group of health professionals or doctors, but they are not doctor med. They can do some things, but they cannot do like what doctor meds would do. There is nothing like that. There is nothing like that. And it's so unfortunate to say, Obi to say offer Paul Adom Otchere member on live television and then say these kind of unprintable words against KNUST. Say KNUST running medical program when they train you to become a doctor. Muncheni serious issues. And you train you to be a medical doctor. You can do some things, but you cannot do some things. Why am I accreditation for such a program? And I would urge on the management of KNUST to say they need to, as a matter of urgency, dispel this form of jandam. Edey gu KNUST and must say KNUST will medical program here. Orania, it makes you less of a doctor. And Ghana Medical and Dental Council Tiho and Omohese KNUST running program at this. And the Ministry of Education Tiho Ghana Health Service to say you should churn out doctors as substandard. And I am throwing out a challenge to Paul Adom Otchere. If apart from me, I was in KNUST and because University of Ghana. If there is any doctor be a nimno, so I could KNUST. Now you're less of a doctor. Why a doctor be ultimately you can do some things and cannot. Damn, how can you say this about KNUST? I have friends and colleagues who have been trained by KNUST SMS. During their 50th anniversary, they are professors, renowned consultants, trained by the KNUST SMS. And I want to dare Paul Adom Otchere say, there is no such program ever in the history of any medical school in Ghana, not family health, not UHAS, not UDS, not University of Ghana, and most definitely not KNUST. They are training people who are less of a doctor. There's nothing like that. You are either a medical doctor, you are an allied health professional, you are a nurse, you are a midwife, you are a physician assistant, you have your designation, but there is no such a thing, say, your training will be, I'm not less of a medical doctor. And that blunder, and that issue, Otchere, Eka about KNUST, enemy qualifications. No. Right now, the world is a world of records. So these records must be well spelled out. So that Obian Kunkutieno, Emonfa Andrew Person Kodada Obia. And you don't, Otchere, I think that for the sake of your integrity, you need to come out and apologize, not to me, but to KNUST for impugning and for the fact that Otanisho image said they train medical officers who are less of the standard of medical doctors. They can do some things they cannot do. And you see, Nekasane ni posting in action, so we're less of a professional. Because anyone will go through any form of training, Abaye very professional, Biano will know the professional standards that goes with the training of professionals here in Ghana. And they are not surprised, at the end of the day, Paul beats me about Papa Penny to sell, not be trying to see. And again, today I published my academic records. Opekra made the CGPA, enemy grades, I want to see his duly published, and especially he needs to explain to us all how come he dropped out of law school. What happened? Why is it that Obia called to the bar? Paul, in your 30s and 20s, a Jumana person is a lawyer. And he said, wow, what the one back air question make me academic credentials. Then he who asks for equity must come with clean hands. You need to explain to the country how you